up YouTube? I am DB, and today I'm going to show you how I make my world famous chocolate chip cookies. Now you want to start out with a couple of sticks of butter. As you can see, I already have mine already softened. That's key in this recipe here. And then next, you want to add your sugars. Let me see if I can... You want 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 3/4 of a cup of regular sugar. With the regular sugar, and we're going to have to pack it in, just like you normally do with all baking types of brown sugar that call for brown sugar in this recipe. So here I am, just don't mind me, I'm just packing it in. Alright, want to make sure you get it nice and squished down there. Add a few more. Alright, now a little bit more. Now once you got your brown sugar all packed in, all you need to do is go to your mixer and just plop it right on in like so. Next up, 3/4 of a cup of regular sugar. What I normally like to do with the regular sugar, and with the flour too, is I like to take the straight edge of a knife. First I'll scoop the sugar out, and then I'll show you. And I like to sift it with that straight edge, to slide the extra bits of sugar all the way back in. And then you're going to add it to your already butter and brown sugar. Lift this one up. We're going to make sure to cream this first before you add in anything else. Sorry about that, folks, so my machine was a bit slow. Make sure that's nice and mixed in. Okay, next you want to add your eggs. Alright, so I'll get rid of these. 2 eggs, the recipe calls for. And I normally like to use an extra bowl just for the eggshells. Now we've added our butter, our eggs, and brown and white sugars. All you would need now is a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, there you go. And make sure to mix it up. Mix it pretty good there too. Alright, so I'm going to put back on the cover now. Alright, I always want to make sure that the bowl is lifted up high so that the mixer can reach it in order to mix it. So that's well mixed. And now you add the flour, baking soda, salt, and chips again. So the recipe calls for 2 and 1/4 cups of flour. So I got my whole cup here. I'm going to put that back on. And again, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the sugar. Let me get an extra spoon. We gotta get some more of this goodness in here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you want to just slide all off all the excess flour. So here's 1 cup. Yeah, get rid of this. Maybe just gonna unstick the flour here a little bit. Add a little bit more. Here comes our second cup. I like to use all sorts of measuring utensils here with my cooking, whether it be cups or spoons or whatnot. So I like to use the exact type here too. So here comes the 1/4. Okay. Next up is the baking soda. You would need a teaspoon of that. I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to slide out the excess. There we go. Next up is the salt, also a teaspoon. This one you don't need to slide off on, you can just do it as is. And your chocolate chips. But here's the interesting and creative thing. But when you get to the chocolate chip part, you can use any chips that you want. You can use semi-sweet, you can use sweet or bittersweet, you can use butterscotch, you can use anything. You can even use white chocolate chips if you want to at this step. And it takes 2 cups. And today I'm going to add a little bit of semi-sweet, so about 1 cup of semi-sweet. Okay. I only have a little bit of butterscotch here left. So might add in a bit more semi-sweet into your butterscotch mix to make up the whole cup. There we go. And it's always a good idea to clean as you go, folks. Unlike me, I'm not the cleanest guy in the world. Now then, we're going to be mixing them up. You want to make sure to mix these up well, too. And, whoa, you don't want to go that fast, so you get flour flying all over the place. And I'm going to walk over here, I'm going to get my cookie sheet ready. Beautiful, nice. Alright, so I'm gonna lower the bowl now. I want to make sure to get all that excess cooking stuff off. Now, personally, I like to use a bit of an ice cream scoop to scoop this one out. I'm going to show you with my hands, just this once. I'm going to take a good glob of cookie. I'm going to roll it up just like this. And place it right on your cookie sheet. You don't want to get too close to the edge, otherwise it'll burn your oven. So let me grab a scoop real quick. Plus the fun part is you get to lick your fingers. Alright. Usually you want to go three per row. Maybe go about 3 or 4 rows down. Big one. This is a great recipe to use. Since it is coming up to the holidays, you're definitely going to want to use cookie recipes like this, especially when jolly old Saint Nick comes to visit on Christmas Eve. Okay, so that seat's just about done. Try and set things off. Oh, and make sure to, before you do all this, make sure to have your oven set at 375 degrees. Always an important step to have your oven at the ready before you cook anything. Alright, these cookies usually make about 20, maybe maximum like 24 cookies. Let me get a little more in that one. There we go, it can be like a 2-parter. These are great to bring into work too. Let's see if I can get 4. I need this one. You can surprise all your office mates by making cookies like this. And that's what I do with all my office mates. I mean, they love my cookies. Alright, one last sheet. I guess I'll just set there for now. The smaller ones you might want to do about 2 or so, 2 rows. If you have any excess dough, you can always wait until one of your cookie sheets is done baking. And once you scoop all the cookies off, make sure to let them cool down first before you eat them. Because the cooler, the better. Okay. Let's pop these bad boys in the oven. No, always make sure. Never ever touch the insides of an oven while it's hot. You'll burn your fingers right off. Usually you want to put these on for about 9 to 11 minutes. I'm going to set the timer for 11. And start. And that's to it, folks. Thank you for watching. I am Dave Beck, and I'll post the results as a thumbnail to this video. And again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.